So now we're at the next stage of our mixed media autumnal design, and I've grabbed myself some coloured pencils here, and I've got some pens. I've got some white jelly pen and a sort of pigment acrylic white pen, and some black pens and some graphite, and I do have some lovely sort of walnut ink to use as well. So lots of lovely things to use. Just thought I need to know where my there's my pen nib, so that's ready. So what we're going to do is start adding a bit of detail. So I'm going to go with this sort of grey to begin with, and I'm going to add some details and some bits and bobs. So first of all, I'm going to, let's think. It's always a good idea to think. I'm going to use some brown to begin with, and I'm going to put some details on this pumpkin down here. So I'm going to do some details on the leaves, and then I'm going to do some tendrils that come around like that. Maybe one that's, there we are, something like that. So then I'm going to take sort of bluey, dark sort of Prussian blue grey and add some details onto these willow leaves. So just give them some stems. And this one up here. Maybe some veins on them as well, because they're quite crimson, they're quite cool colours. I'm using the bluish pencil, so that's something to be aware of. Sometimes it's nice to have similar colours, and sometimes it's nice to have contrasting ones. So for example, I'm going to go with this graphite pencil now to do some little details on these little berries. So I'm thinking about sorbus that I've got growing outside, and they have little sort of bits on the end. There we are. And then I'm going to do these shaggy ink cap kind of, well, they're not really shaggy ink caps at all, but I'm giving them a sort of shaggy look. Sometimes it's nice to have lines on the outside as well. You can see what I've done there. And then I'm going to have, let's use a red here on these veins. There we are. And the apple. Remember the apple? So I give it a little sort of give it a little. There we are. And then we're moving up here. So we've got these toadstools here. So I need to give them a base. So And then we've got the rose hips. So you can see where I've got glue, which is not ideal. See where I've sort of moved things around. That's one of the little downsides. But never mind, we'll manage. I've got those little tassels at the top, and then just a little line just to indicate. There we are. So what have we got left? We've got these fruits here. I don't quite know what they are, but never mind. I'll just have them doing their own thing like that. And then we've got the oak leaves. Oh, and we've still got the sycamore down here. Let's do the sycamore. And what else? What else? I'm going to actually go over that a little bit. Make that a bit darker. Okay, and then we've got these oak leaves up here, which hopefully you can see. Oh, you can see both of them? Yes. So got a bit of blue somehow in that one, so I'm using the blue pencil. And then this one, I'm going to use the red pencil, I think. Why not? Let's give it some little divided veins. And add a few more veins there as well. Good. So that's how far we've got. Hopefully you can see that. So it's just adding those details, and then I'll show you what to do next in the next video.